The Switch 2 is stupid. Oh, you want me to keep going? Fine. Let's start with a name. Switch 2. That's a stupid name, putting a 2 on the end. They didn't do that with a second Nintendo machine they come out with back in the 90s. They could have just gone with some dumbass name like the Tutendo or the Nintundo or whatever. People would have eaten it up, but then again, ketchup was purple back then, so it wasn't like the bar was set very high. Nah, instead, they went down a classier hole for that one, for which I commend them. It was the Super Nintendo. Now that's a name that commands some attention. With a name like that, you knew it was not only going to be a superior product, but that every whiny pissant kid in the rich neighborhoods would get one the day they come out. And that third one? Same thing. The Nintendo 64. Sure, they slapped a number on the name, but it's a bigger one than 2, so it sounds more important. I never actually played with it. Them things hit the shelves in my late teenage years, and thanks to the Zuzu City Department of Corrections and Public Service, I had other ways of occupying my free time back then. But I have been told by many of you sweaty video game losers that it was, by consensus, a decent system, despite also being purple. My point here is that Nintendo kept the naming trend going. Each new console they come out with had a unique name and shape, although them controllers looked increasingly like they'd be better suited for inseminating zoo animals rather than playing a game. Unless the game was called Stick This Inside That Giraffe over there, then form would have followed function beautifully. That's not to say that the marketing geniuses out at Nintendo headquarters never missed a step. I mean, they invented things like the Power Glove and Link's crossbow training, so they ain't exactly pitching a perfect game, you know what I'm talking about. But could they have come up with something better than the Switch 2? Probably. They could have called it the Swap, or Substitution, or various other things, I don't know. I named my daughter after something I found on the floor of the hospital the day I gave birth, so I'm not so good with names and stuff. What I'm really pissed about is the sticker price. $450 is serious money, so you'd think you'd be getting something really special, right? But what are you actually getting? A slightly bigger screen? More onboard memory? A built-in microphone so you can talk to people online? Too bad Sony figured that out 12 years ago. You can use a Joy-Cons like a mouse, cause that's what people want with a handheld console that they play on the crapper. Mouse support! And though it may look like they had the decency to keep the actual unit a classic black color, them Joy-Cons is still blue and red. And you know what color you get when you mix them, right? But where I absolutely draw the line is at the price for the games. That new Mario driving game costs like $80 and you don't even got Charles What's-His-Name doing the voices no more. Guy became a millionaire just going wahoo into a microphone twice a year, so it's not like $80 is a problem for him. But people with real jobs like me, standing by a bus for 8 hours a day? That's one Rainbow Road too far, my friend. I wouldn't be surprised if they come out with a version of that game where they knock like $20 off the price, but you gotta watch an ad before playing each time. And not a normal ad neither, one of them Japanese ads where it's like some guy in a giant prawn suit chasing a schoolgirl with a knife, but it's like for shampoo or something. I don't know, them things don't make no sense. Bottom line, the Switch 2 is stupid, and if you get one, then you're stupid too. Stupid too. There, see? Maybe I am pretty good at names.